Okay, let's just jump right in. Have you ever been totally captivated by a speaker before they even said a single word? I mean, that's real power, right? A huge part of that is their body language. So today, we're going to unlock some of those secrets that can take your presence from, well, just being there to being absolutely unforgettable.
So let me ask you this. Just think about it for a second. The last time you had to stand up and speak, maybe it was a huge presentation or hey, even just a team meeting. What was your body saying before you opened your mouth? Because here's the thing, your posture, your gestures, they're sending a message long before your actual words do.
You know, there's this number one trap that almost everyone falls into. The second the nerves kick in, we tend to shrink. We physically make ourselves smaller. It's called contractive body language. And this doesn't just signal weakness to the audience, it signals it right back to our own brains. It creates this vicious feedback loop of anxiety.
I mean, you can see the difference so clearly here. Just look at the image on the left. That's the contractive pose. You've got the hunched shoulders, the crossed arms. It's basically a posture of hiding. Now look at the one on the right. Shoulders are back, chest is open, they're taking up space. That's expansive. One just screams, "I'm sorry," while the other one radiates confidence.
So the big question is, how do we break that shrinking cycle? Well, social psychologist Amy Cuddy has this absolutely game-changing idea. What if, instead of letting your nerves control your body, you used your body to control your nerves? What if you could consciously change your posture to shift your entire mental state?
And the term she came up with is Starfishing Up. I just love this phrase because it's so visual, right? It means you consciously choose to adopt that open, expansive posture. Think about a starfish. Its arms and legs are out, it's just taking up space without any apology. It's a really simple physical tweak that can have a massive psychological impact.
And listen, this isn't just some feel-good mind trick. There is real science at play here. Holding one of these powerful poses for just 2 minutes, that's it, 2 minutes, can actually increase your confidence hormone, which is testosterone, while at the same time decreasing your stress hormone, cortisol. You are literally changing your body's chemistry to feel more confident.
This quote from Amy Cuddy really says it all. This is the key takeaway. Your posture shapes your mind, and your mind shapes your behavior. It's not just about looking confident for other people. It's about using your body to feel more confident for yourself. Your body leads, and your mind is going to follow.
Okay, let's move on to the next big question every speaker asks. What on earth do I do with my hands, right? They feel so awkward, but they can either be a powerful tool or, honestly, a huge distraction.
So let's lay down a few ground rules. First, don't hide your hands in your pockets. It just signals that you're not engaged. And on the flip side, don't flail them around wildly. That just creates chaos. The solution, according to communication coach Carmine Gallo, is to keep your gestures inside your power sphere. So just imagine a bubble from your eyes down to your navel. That's your zone for clear, purposeful, authoritative gestures.
And this quote from the legend himself, Dale Carnegie, really gets to the heart of it all. Your gestures should never, ever feel rehearsed. They have to be an outward expression of inward feeling. So if you're genuinely excited about something, your hands will show it. Don't plan your gestures. Just focus on feeling your message, and believe me, the right gestures will come out naturally.
All right, let's talk about your feet. We've all seen it, the nervous speaker who just paces back and forth like a caged tiger. And yeah, it might burn off some of your nervous energy, but for the audience, it's incredibly distracting. It creates what's called visual noise, and it just scatters their attention everywhere.
Presentation expert Gar Reynolds gives us this beautifully simple rule. Only move with purpose. So first, you move to connect. You can walk over to one side of the stage to directly engage that part of the audience. But second, and this is so crucial, you stop for emphasis. When you are about to deliver your most important line, you plant your feet. That physical stillness is like a giant spotlight telling everyone, hey, listen up, this is important.
Okay, so we've grounded ourselves with our stance, we've got our hands under control, and we're moving with a clear purpose. Now for the final piece of the puzzle, your face. This is where you go from just giving a speech to making a real human connection.
So here's the secret. You have to stop seeing a crowd and start seeing individuals. And the technique is actually pretty simple. You pick one person, you make eye contact, and you deliver a full sentence or thought directly to them. Then, you gently move your focus to someone in a different part of the room. What this does is it triggers something in our brains called mirror neurons, which literally helps your audience feel the same emotions that you're feeling. It's powerful stuff.
And finally, your face has to be in sync with your words. If you're talking about an amazing, exciting opportunity, but you've got this look of dread on your face,
You create this weird disconnect. The audience doesn't know what to believe. Just remember what Dale Carnegie taught, like begets like. If you bring genuine enthusiasm and a smile to your face, your audience will feel it. Your emotion is absolutely contagious.
Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from your feet all the way up to your face. But, knowing all this stuff is one thing. Actually putting it into practice is something else entirely. So, I think it's time for a challenge.
I call this the mute test, and trust me, it is so revealing. Here's what you do. Record yourself practicing for just 2 minutes. Then, and this is the important part, watch it back with the sound completely off. Without your words, all you're left with is your body language. Do you look confident? Or do you look kind of apologetic? Are your hands actually helping your message, or are they hiding? Do you see any nervous swaying?
This simple test shows you all the subconscious habits that you're totally blind to in the moment. So after you try it, I want you to ask yourself, what was my biggest body language tick? For me, it was swaying. I honestly looked like I was on a boat in a storm. Whatever yours is, maybe it's fixing your hair or rocking on your feet or jamming your hands in your pockets, just becoming aware of it, that is the first massive step toward having true command of the room.